We have been on vacation and haven't recorded a damn thing.
I don't think we recorded much, did we? We took some pictures, but not much video. But we have finally hit the most eastern point that we are going on this trip, which is Rochester, New York. And now we are officially turning back towards Colorado. But we're still on my home turf. We are in Western New York. I got dead family buried all up in these parts because we are near Belmont on I-86 going westbound. Back to my hometown of Bemis, a couple days. And then we'll start making our way towards Colorado. So stay tuned for some new updates and, you know.
Maybe some history. We'll
Yeah.
find something to do along the road on the way back.
Maybe some quirky roadside attractions. You never know.
How's the lighting? We're not professionals, whatever.
I'm a little dark.
It's been raining. We've been in Bemis Point for a few days now, and today we are going across the lake and we're gonna go get lunch at Johnny's Lunch.
What else are we gonna do while we're in Lakewood?
We're gonna go to
Wegmans! If
Whee!
you're from Western New York, you know Wegmans. But the reason we're going is to get an Easy Pass because we will be traveling all over the United States, and the Easy Pass is actually accepted in 19 different states. So as much as we try to avoid toll roads, there's going to be times when we probably just have to take them, and it'll be a lot easier and much cheaper if we have an Easy Pass. So let's go on an adventure.
What'd you get?
I got a Big John, the only thing I've ever gotten for 50 years here.
Ketchup?
Yes, please. What are you getting, love?
I want the two burgers combo meal.
All right, cheeseburgers, hamburgers?
Cheeseburgers.
What would you like on them?
Everything you put on them, I guess.
Everything, sauce, mustard, onions?
Yeah.
All right. Then you said you wanted the combo?
Yes, please.
Keep these kids under control.
Nope. What are you getting, Daddy?
I need 2 with everything. Light onions.
Well, that was Johnny's Lunch.
Oh, I was in heaven.
If you didn't grow up on this stuff, you'd be like, what am I eating? But it's just a local favorite.
Absolutely. So if you're ever in Western New York in Chautauqua County, you gotta stop by Johnny's Lunch. It's right kind of on the border of Lakewood and Jamestown. It's delicious.
Got the Easy Pass. Now I gotta look for Buffalo Bills stuff. Made it back from Wegmans. Now I gotta finish up the day working, and tonight we'll see what we can go find to do. And like that, work is done.
Woo! I had a very, very rough day.
Whatever.
I rode an e-bike all over my town for hours. And guess what? My entire town is like 1 square mile.
Guess how fast she was going, people?
Don't tell, I might get in trouble.
Like ripping like 20, 25 miles an hour.
20, the bike doesn't go 25.
Oh. All right, well maybe
I think the most I saw was 20.1.
I looked on Life 360 and she was like going 20 miles an hour. I was like...
Okay, but for locals, I was not in Bemis proper doing that. I was actually up on Bemis Ellery Road, headed out of town, way out of town limits.
All right, well, we'll let you slide this time. But now we're gonna head back across the lake, wherever Shay's
To
gonna...
the end of the lake.
Shay's gonna direct me. She knows this area. We were there for Johnny's Lunch, of course. Now we're going to...
Okay, so what we're gonna do is, the most famous person to ever come from my county is Lucille Ball. And so I thought I'd show Robbie a couple of the Lucille Ball hot spots in our county tonight. And then maybe do some dinner in Jamestown, because the many, many times that you have been back home with me, we've always eaten here.
Yeah, we never been over
so
there.
I don't think you've ever eaten at a restaurant in Jamestown.
Nope.
All right, so let's go on a tour of Chautauqua County.
we got to do this quick because there's a nasty storm brewing. Look at that.
All right, we went to, this is the south end of the lake, about as south as you can get. We're actually in Celeron Park, and there's a really funny story about Lucille Ball here because there's actually 2 statues in this park. That was lightning.
Yeah.
We'll do this quick. One is Scary Lucy. In 2009, an artist did a bronze sculpture and it was awful, so people called it Scary Lucy. Then in 2016, another artist came along and, oh, we're gonna spin around to show you
the lightning.
Oh yeah. And then another artist came along and redid it. I think her name was Cameron. The first guy was Dave Poulin. The woman's name was Cameron, who did it in 2016, and they nicknamed that Lovely Lucy. But Scary Lucy was such a draw that they decided to put both statues in Celeron Park. So if you get a chance, something free to do in Chautauqua County. So get an up close of this and you will see why, even though it's a little dark because it's storming, whoa, that was good lightning, why this is Scary Lucy. This is such a disservice to her. So, but still worth checking out.
Look at, we're doing it. Does that even work?
That's actually, that'll be good. That'll be good fodder. Wait, hold on.
All right, so we just
My nose.
we're using our iPhone light as a light. We do not have the light media kit. Well, that was a big lightning. But we just went to Lucille Ball's childhood home. It's under surveillance, so don't trespass. But we've been by it now.
So, one more free thing to do in Celeron, New York.
Recording live.
Okay, so don't say we won't go an extra mile for a video, because right behind us in the rain is the National Comedy Center. It was put here because of Lucille Ball and this being her hometown. If you get a chance, go. It is so cool. I mean, there's so much more than Lucy, because right down the street a couple blocks is the Lucille Ball Desi Arnaz Museum that's been open for a couple decades, but this just opened within the last decade. I can't remember exactly when, bad shape. But the National Comedy Center has floors of everything from, you know, really old stuff from the 20s all the way through recent stuff, SNL and...
Didn't you do a video on that?
Oh, you know what? If you'd like to know, Aunt Shazy did a video on it, so you gotta go check it out. And what we are going to do after we do a little bit more down here is check out Wicked Warren's. It's a brewery here in Jamestown that I went to the last time I was here. Robbie's never been, something new.
And news reporter Shazy is back.
You know, I gotta tell you, I know a lot about this town, but something very personal to me is right behind me is the Hotel Jamestown. Why the heck would that mean anything to me? Well, back in my radio days when I was first starting out, I worked at a radio station, 106.9 KISS FM here in Jamestown, New York, and it was located in the Hotel Jamestown, where Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz once attended like a big dinner and function when they came here in the 50s for a opening of her movie and a premiere, and it was a big deal. Big deal here in Jamestown. But we're gonna get out of this wind because it just flipped my umbrella in half a minute ago. I might have broken it, and we're gonna go to the brewery and sit down, have a beer.
Yes, let's go quickly. Alright guys, it's the next day. I worked all day. What'd you do, Shay? You did some Aunt Shazy stuff.
I did. I worked in a video, a long format one.
So now we gotta get the RV all wrapped up, ready to go, and we got a checklist. What's the checklist?
We are. Is our propane and water pump off? Oh, you didn't even know the answer.
Propane is off. I'm turning the water pump off now.
Okay. Slide out is in. Leveling blocks, we did. The Jeep key is in the ignition.
Yes.
Yes, it is. The tow bars are locked. We just did that.
Yes.
The doors are locked. Windows are locked. We did that. The pictures are secured. I did that. I've got snacks and drinks for us.
Oh wait, what kind of snacks we got today?
Chips and nuts.
Chips
we
and
only have a 2-hour drive. It's not even 2 hours to my sister's, so we're good to go on that. The vents and windows are locked. The fridge is locked, and the monitor is secured. And the garbage is secured. That is it.
All right, westbound we go.
All right, we're on the return trip to Colorado officially.
It is the next day, and I'm out getting a run in. My niece and my nephews, they're just practicing some ski jumping into a pond. That's where Shay is at right now. And there was a park just close to them, so I was like, I'm gonna get a run in while they warm up and do their deal. So I'm gonna wrap this up, and if I don't catch them jumping, Shay did, and we'll get a little video of them. They're pretty crazy. Actually, they're really good for their ages. I'm working today, and I decided I need to take a little break. I wonder what Shay's up to.
Hey, it's Shay and
Annie.
not Robbie today. Sucka has to work. So guess what? The girls are playing in the Cleveland area. Today we are in Mentor, Ohio, and we're gonna check out another president. Yes, I'm nerding out over the 20th president, James Garfield.
I'm in here working, and I'm like, what the heck is she doing out there? What you doing?
Oh, my wifely duties.
She's doing wifely duties
I
today?
am. Look at. So the best thing about this RV spot, aka my sister's house, is that they have all the stuff, because they're very, very clean people, to wash all their stuff. So I am giving the RV a bath.
Yeah, look
Look at the bugs.
Look at this.
Ugh. Ugh.
All kinds of the bugs on there. I was like, what is she doing?
So after an awesome day out with my best friend Annie around Cleveland doing nerdy history stuff, well, you worked, sucker.
I
Now
was playing basketball all day, by the way.
Oh, he was playing basketball for you, bad boy. Is that why Avery's okay? Anyways, now it is time for me to get my sleeves rolled up, my non-existent sleeves rolled up.
Roll them up, woman. Get to work.
Okay.
All right, Shay is brave because the hose is back over here, and if you look at this,
They're everywhere.
there is bees everywhere. Now they're occupied with the bush here, but I walked over here and I'm like, I am not. Let me tell the people a story. You know what story I'm going to tell, Shay?
Oh, yeah, you gotta tell them that story, but first let me just say.
They can't hear you.
Oh,
Hold on, Shay wants to say something.
hold on. Let me take DJ Stevie T out of my ears. I'm jamming. I was willing to do the bucket, but the amount that I have to walk, fill up the bucket, bring it back. I'll risk the bees.
Yeah,
You tell them the story.
Shay was like, how am I going to rinse this off? And I'm like, well, I'm not climbing through those bushes to get that hose.
I grew up on a farm.
She grew up on a farm. So I was just like, just throw some water on there. So if the time lapse captured that and you're like, what the F is this lady doing? Well, that's why. But not funny story, haha, but funny story. When I was a child, we were near Payson, Arizona. Mom, you're watching this. You can comment and correct me, but I'm pretty sure it was Payson. I'm pretty sure we're picking raspberries. Yeah, so we're picking raspberries. I forget how old I am. Mom, comment below how old I was. And we're picking raspberries, doing the thing, and I just remember I was walking, I was walking on a log, and all of a sudden my foot went through the log. Well, when my foot went through the log, because it was rotted and hollow, that's where a beehive was at. So I went through, the bees attacked me. I don't remember how many bee stings, bees, whatever they do. But I just got annihilated. I mean, I just ran as fast as I could. I remember they stung me through my socks. I didn't think I had pants on, probably just shorts and a t-shirt. So my next memory is just everybody getting the stingers out of me and probably taking Tylenol, ibuprofen, and we went home. I mean, it's like a 2-hour, I want to say 2-hour drive back to Phoenix, but I got annihilated. I don't think I've been stung by a bee since then. Like, I guess, I don't know if I'm allergic to it or not, but yeah, when I see a bee, I'm like, I'm going the other way. Today, let's see, it is Saturday, and we got a little bit of a haul today.
Long drive.
Long drive, longer than we like to go, but sometimes we got to do that. It's like 6 hours total or something like that. And we're avoiding tolls because Shay calculated it out with the AI, and what did you say? It was like 90 bucks?
$90 to get over there, and I am too cheap to pay $90. It does add like an hour onto our trip, but because we're doing the RV life, I don't mind going a scenic route as long as it's not, I mean, it's still highways.
Yeah.
It's just not the interstate, like it's not on 90. So it's definitely worth it for us to just go a little slower, you know.
Yeah,
we can't bust it past 65 anyways.
But yeah, we're headed to the Indiana sand dunes.
Yes.
So we're gonna do that leg today, get to where we're gonna stay for the next few days, and then yeah, we'll hit the dunes and check that out.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a hard day because we have been so lucky to have been with friends and family for the last couple weeks. We've been spoiled.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you, the best RV spots is friends and family. We got to use their potties and their food and their kitchens,
their electricity.
But now we have to, you know, go stay at RV campground. So hopefully they're all awesome. You never know. It's a mixed bag. But it's a little weird. We're heading back across the country, but we get to see the kids soon. We are in Indiana at our new RV spot. Something new for us. We have tent campers on both sides, which, you know, hey, to each their own, but something I'm kind of realizing is that when you have tent campers, they're outside non-stop. So if you want to just sit outside and sip a beer,
yeah, you're looking at your neighbors.
There's a lot of activity. The one couple has 5 kids, 10 and under. So we're just gonna hang out in the RV tonight. But we did go for a walk, didn't we?
Yeah, we just went through the little trail system into the dark forest.
Ooh.
It was so scary back there. Not
And
really.
now we're gonna go check out the the duck troll.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, I've heard about like trolls guarding a bridge. This duck just walks back and forth and back and forth over this bridge. It's hilarious. Let's show them the...
Yeah, and make sure you subscribe and you like and do all that deal, because
thumbs up helps us.
Because we're gonna end this video and we're gonna go to the Indiana sand dunes tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned to see all that. He just goes back and forth. Hi, buddy.